Episode 30. Sorry.
We have a guest today for RetasoCast.
Their name is Astrid. They're a writer. And we had a really, really fun time talking about a lot of things. About SOGIE, about the Bible, surprisingly, and Sodom and Gomorrah.
And someone did ang SOGIE.
We'll find out.
That's not the alcoholic drink because I didn't even know when to ask them.
Were you not listening?
We don't get to discuss if it's SOGIE or SOGIE. It's not like GIF or GIF.
Yeah. We talked to them for like a good 40 minutes and nalang talk about the Bible and
So you're gonna see that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back.
Hi, everyone. It's RetasoCast episode 30 right now.
Yay.
Yay.
Episode
30.
30.
Yes.
The beginning
We
of
do the 30.
June pa.
We do the 30.
We're gonna start episode 30. Celebrate May Pride Month.
Yeah. We're very proud of ourselves.
Ito, proud kung nakaabot to sa 30 episode mark.
Because we never imagined.
Is that how it works?
It only took more than a year. Just a big pandemic gap in the middle.
And we're so happy and excited to have with us here our friend Astrid.
Hello.
Yay.
Hello, hi Astrid.
Hello,
She's part of the
Astrid.
Pride community, not the lion kind. Astrid is a writer and an editor and a PR person. They're part of Hablon and Andres and what group is Libulan? Like
there's no group.
there's no group sa
I don't
Libulan.
think. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, so that's it. Andres and Hablon.
Uh-huh.
Like two young literary groups in Cebu. And an art group as well.
Are you
ang
part of
Andres.
any of those groups, Tens?
Yeah, I'm part of both.
Wow.
Wow. So you're collaborators.
I'm
Yeah.
part
Is that
of
a
the-
bad word to say?
Weird siya Panginoon.
Yeah, back before the pandemic, during pre-pandemic times, we would have monthly poetry nights and drink a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
That's true.
Before.
Before.
In the before times.
In the before 4 times. Yeah.
How is it in your house? I mean, in your place right now? Because this is a Zoom call.
Yeah, this is a Zoom call. Sorry, medyo choppy.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
still there?
fine. Yeah. I can see you.
Bitaw, kamusta man rin? Like, the writing community in times of the pandemic.
The writing community. I've kind of like distanced myself from it since the pandemic started. So I have no idea.
I just keep tabs on whatever chismis is going out
Oh yeah.
on Facebook.
Because like I have like GCs of writers na kanang who send like chismis and stuff and like they send na kanang wow, this is so controversial, and I see it and it's like mute. Wow.
I just can't handle
my
that right
God.
now.
Yeah. It's like daghan kig nahitabo sa world, and like I have to keep tabs on this like chismis pag yun.
Ang news na day na kanang the LGBTQ were able to secure vaccination for themselves, but you're like, mute. This is so controversial. Ew.
Luckily, you have Tiny to like keep tabs on it for you.
Oh, no, not really. I just keep tabs on whatever anybody's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Like, daghang kay mga post kay Saba, adyo kay mga writing community.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Ano saba ang mga writers?
You'd
Sabi
think
ko ba
they
mag-type
would.
lang na sila?
You'd think they would write it down, but no.
They write it down on Facebook.
That's true. Daghan kig status like kanang
Typing furiously.
Yeah, that's true. Really long essays about the latest chismis.
That's true.
Ang scary pa dyan is kanang mo typing siya, and then mawa ang typing, and then mo typing na sa balik, and then mo
Medyo masad ko kay kaning mag-share ko sa chismis sa Hablon and nobody cares.
I'm so sorry. I'm part of that demographic.
Padungog na lang.
That's like
yeah,
Why?
How many are you in Hablon ba?
how many? Not a lot. Okay, we were supposed to be like exclusive.
Wow.
It started like before the pandemic, and it was supposed to be like a group of young writers in Cebu. Diba? Yeah.
define young.
Youth is like
Relative.
14 to
I guess
34.
our age.
Yeah,
I guess it's our age.
Yeah.
Except Ernest. No.
Young po.
young po na siya. Uy, grabe siya.
Really? He doesn't look. Wait.
Wow.
So, unsa naman exclusivity sa Hablon?
It's still nag-maintain gyapon siya na small group because like was supposed to be like kami lang sa kay para mo grow, kay para like ma-establish siya na group ba, and then we'd like let other people in. But then like the pandemic started, stop siya niya, like wala na siya na.
How long was Hablon like kanang formed before the start ng pandemic?
2 or 1
Before this, it was like a year before the pandemic.
A year ago or 2? Di ba 2? Kay,
Damn, I don't know.
ning agi man duha ka Cebu.
Oh,
Young Writers
actually,
Studios,
yeah.
di
Bitaw,
ba?
sakto.
Yeah.
So like 2 years.
2 years siya.
Like pre-pandemic.
Yeah, because these young writers, the founder of Libula,
Yeah,
the founder of
Libulan.
Libulan and the founder of Hablon is really, really active. Like,
So shout out to Roel.
yes,
if
hi,
he listens
Roel.
to
Hello,
this.
Roel.
He's one of the most active writers out there. He has a book, a second book coming
Coming
out.
out, that's
My
true.
God, how does he have that kind
I
of
have a
energy?
theory. Na siya uyab.
Wala siya yun.
Not sure
Okay.
Boytoy though.
Yes, dagan siya boytoy.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Uyabs are out.
Ako siyang i-expose.
Boy toys are in.
He won the Palanca, and then he has like multiple books coming out. He has his own anthology. My God, Roel.
Or watch siya uyab. Keep losing writers. Ako'y nasuot. Parang ako uyab.
So,
No?
and then what's pa? Like he's the founder of Cebu Young Writers Studio. Yeah, which kaning caters to younger writers pa jud.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last workshop kay ning ato sila og dagat.
Yeah, we were in Oslo.
Wow.
Ano ang mga writers kay interested kay sila kanang pag-segregate it by age ba? younger writers pa
Because they want a safe space from the older writers.
I see.
Actually.
Is this how we? Is this how we get into
can
the actual
conclude.
cheese piece?
Here we go. Writers, terrible.
We haven't established that yet. What is the chismis in?
Pero wala man kay ning gawas pa ang Cebu. Wala pa man tay Me Too movement sa Cebu yet. Ano?
Ako sad.
Pero
Made you think, no? Ako sad.
pero daghan siya sa sa gawas. Sa Mindanao and Manila. Lately, the newest anthology that's come out, that's kaning highlighted, been in the spotlight kay ang Manamam?
I have no idea how to say it.
Ma-
Manaman?
Man naman.
Yeah.
Man naman.
Like man na po.
As a man.
Naman naman.
Wala bang woman naman?
Isn't yeah?
Yeah, i-mention pa nila sa ilahang like kadang rational ang Me Too movement.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dapat
is that
irrational
man's
man
man?
siguro to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irrational. Kuwang to siya. Sayop to pagkas.
Ay, rational.
Irrational to siya.
Oh.
With an
Irrational.
E.
Ito.
Oh gosh.
But
yeah.
kay ang positioning kay kay siya, like it's trying.
It's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
like the
Really?
audacity, guys.
This men's anthology in my Pride Month.
I
they're
know.
insane. It's deranged.
And then the Jansan, like Men's Month.
yeah.
Oh,
They're
you
trying
know
to
what?
push it.
I think ilang timing with Father's Day. June man ang Father's Day, di ba?
Wow, are you trying to
No, I'm trying to get into their
Are you
head.
trying to get
their heads.
canceled
As
right
a man.
As a man, hi, I'm a him. I'm thinking, like, of course, of all times, Pride Month. But nga naman, mag-Men's Month announcement sila in June. Oh, wait. So, currently happening ang ilang Men's Month.
Sila pa man
Homophobic lang
nagikuan.
sila.
No, Men's Month is no, Men's Day is in November, but they're just
Yeah.
like trying to like
Grab
I don't
the
know,
spotlight.
grab the spotlight.
Oh, yeah. Everyone just has something to say about Pride Month.
Lagi?
Because they're, like, these guys are so homophobic.
Like Father
I guess.
Dizon of sana Bisayang Katoliko na page. Did you see what he like wrote?
No.
Is there, no, is
I
that
want to know.
What did he say?
Basta ka nang nagtaas kayo siyang spiel about you know what, ang pride, hindi dapat pride. Dapat we should focus on humility.
Oh.
And
Is
then,
that because like it's part of the 7 sins?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
that's what, he never said anything like that. But ang iyang spiel was basically, we have to be happy with God gives us. Like, sayop ang kanang ganahan mo i-change kay pride man ka. Like, because you're too proud, hindi ka humble sa binigay sa'yo ni God. And then, tanan dito sa comments kay, amen, amen talaga, wow, truth, truth, truth. And then, there was one guy there who was like, he got it na, like, why are you trying to like be mean to the gays in like their, ano pa jud, in Pride Month pa, ingana. And then, daghan kayo, nitubag jud ang katong katolikong Bisaya ato. And it's like, because, and then the scripture, and paggawas na tanan. But, yeah.
But okay.
Walay A women.
No,
Amen.
Amen only, sorry.
Amen na tanan. Lagi.
But what are our true feelings about having an event that celebrates what men do?
I'm so tired of what I don't care what men do.
Yeah, obviously.
We hear about it all the fucking time.
Ito, history.
Yeah.
Your history.
Yeah.
History in the news.
Yeah, it's
All the
history, not their
billionaires.
story.
Oh God.
Oh, but the upit daw kayo sa ilang their whole rationale, the whole positioning of it. Okay, like there were some people who thought like maybe they're trying to position it na kaning men in times of kaning the Me Too movement in terms of kaning toxic masculinity. Kuno
Yeah,
may.
they mentioned that, Jude.
Pero
yeah.
lahi jud ilang position. It's so right wing.
It was secondary na ang ilang pag-mention of the issues with Harvey Weinstein and the
Ang
toxic
duha pagid ka kanang pinaka-example nila nga lalaki.
The first two things that they came out was because of the #MeToo movement and
Epstein
Radical
og
the neo-feminism na daw, and then that's what they want to go against. Pero afterthought ang katong, but also we want to like address Harvey Weinstein and
Epstein.
kana mga those people.
Ganan sila different sila ba? Kanang,
We're different than them.
yeah. Not all men.
Oh.
Literally.
Men
Hindi
go
lahat
their own
ng
way. Babe.
tao,
I think na pa yung like line adto na kanang mga celebrate women na kanang mo kanang mo respect gihapon sa men.
Wow. We have to respect
good for them.
We take advantage of women writers. Daghan ba kayo na sila? My God.
Kinsa tayons?
Can someone pray tell who are these famous writers
Exposed.
who like to prey on their fans?
Oh my God. Daghan. Pero unya na. Okay. Listen pa.
Light belt
Sunod
na.
tuyok sa tagay.
Unya na. Kung makasuhan na
Ikaw,
sila.
religious ba ka, Astrid? Or
Absolutely not.
how about like in your youth, or is your family religious or
Oh,
anything?
actually, pag
Upbringing nimo.
yeah, nagdako mo ko like in a Protestant school.
Wow.
Like we didn't go to like church kay busy kasi mama. So like we wouldn't go there. But like kanang sa like Protestant school, it was super cool. Like I liked going to church and I like reading the Bible. That was like my favorite read. Like for real?
It's like 5 over 5 stars.
Absolutely.
Like there's so much shit in there and they let children
Absolutely.
read that.
Ang kanang-
I feel
my
you.
favorite story is katong si Lot
Oh.
and like the pillar of
Na ano
salt.
yung wife?
Diba? That's super cool. And then after like his daughters rape him, you know. But we don't talk
Fun.
about that.
Lot's daughters rape him.
Yeah.
Old Testament.
All I know is that his
Testament.
wife turns
Oh
into
my God.
salt.
Yeah, after his wife turns to salt, they live in like a cave. And then young daughters get like, oh my God, there are no men. We need
to
like-
have some dick.
Yeah, we need dick. Kaya like, di ba, sa una,
This
like,
Bible
sa,
thing.
sa Bible, kaya like, if you're a woman, kaya you're worthless without a
I
husband
know.
or
Oh
kids,
my
di ba?
God.
So like, muto, they were like,
Magani
the
sa una
clock
na
is
to.
ticking.
Yeah.
We gotta go, we gotta
need a
go.
man.
So, muto, ilang gihubog, ilang papa. Niya. Like, one day, gihubog nila papa, natog iyang papa, and then one daughter raped him. And then, the next day, ilan pong gihubog, and then another daughter raped him, and then they got pregnant, and then Lot was like, what the fuck?
What book was this?
It's in the
It's
Old
in
Testament.
Genesis.
Genesis ba na ang
It's in
kanang
Sodom
I
and
think
Gomorrah.
so.
Sodom and-
Kanang sila Noah and
I think it's yeah.
I think it's I think it's in Genesis.
pre-Exodus. Nick.
Jesus.
Okay, mga preaching naman to ang uban siguro to after.
Yeah, in the middle part, it's all of the kanang murag quote-unquote wisdom. And then, like, the early parts are stories lang.
Yeah.
Which, like, okay naman ang kanang mo kay bawkag mga stories, I think.
Yeah, like we can talk about Sodom and Gomorrah too because diba diragi ka ng sodomy, which is like men. Like,
Yeah, kuan pa na siya kanang criminal law pa na siya in most countries.
Yeah, like ang sodomy.
sodomy.
Wait, Sodom and Gomorrah are cities?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's
kung
cities.
ang Sodom na yung mag-sodomy, ang Gomorrah kang
Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
Yeah, so like ang nakita po sa Sodom is kato like Lot and his family was there, and then I like two angels na descend from the heavens, and then they visited Lot, and they were like, we're here, bitches, you know. And then these people from Sodom, okay, they like banged on Lot's door. They were like, "Let me in.
So,
We
let me
wanna
fuck
rape
the angels?
Yeah, we wanna rape the angels." Like, and
What?
then
Wait,
Lot
these
was
are
like,
Lot's daughters?
Di, ang angels.
no, angels,
Like actual angels
like
ba? Like
literal angels.
aliens siguro sa ilang panahon.
Yeah,
And
and they
who
were
wants
like,
to fuck the angels?
they
The
look so
people
weird.
of Sodom.
Yeah, the people of
Oh,
Sodom, and they were like
dang.
men, and the angels were like kind of like
horny.
men,
Like-
so like that's why it's sodomy. Kaya they wanted like fuck whatever.
They're really
right?
horny.
Those
God.
guys are
They were
cool.
super horny.
I want to hang out with those guys.
And then si Lot, he was like, "No, I'm not gonna give you the angels. Have my daughters instead." Oh
my God.
Literally,
That's
like,
so much better. Yeah. Fuck
God
this.
forbid you screw these strangers, but
Screw
please
my daughters.
have my loving children.
absolutely defile them. And then they were like, "No, we want the angels." And what did they fought back and whatever?
They got
And they
crazy.
Give me that
left.
angel ass one.
Yeah.
Give
what
it,
God
give
struck
it.
it.
Wait, na ba ass ang angels?
Nah,
genitals?
siguro.
There's
Probably
like different
In
so, like,
between
sa
the
Bible,
rings and the eyes?
There's like different categories sa angels. There's like the lower angels are like human gets na tanawan and whatever.
Yun,
Like
lower.
the higher angels or mo na silang kanang circular. The thing
Cherubim.
that's really fucked up. Yeah, those things. Mo na sila, they're really like high up.
Asa- asa
really
yung
like
nagtirahan na
I
to?
really
Sa mga
like the Bible.
lower angels
God.
ang ilaginahan.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Dili ba named tong mga angels ang katong
Actually,
niadto sa
can't
Sodom?
remember. I think
Kaya if
not
named
necessarily
siya,
names.
kay kana na ng mga fucked up na sila mga
How about
itsura.
Michael?
Oh.
Like
wala na
Michael
sila
and what's
figure.
his name?
Hindi ko sure sa name ato nila basta they were like two angels.
Name
Yeah.
them. Name them.
Expose them.
Come,
Like, they
come
must
out
have-
angels.
They must have been so creeped out. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, I just want to spread God's word. What the
Yeah.
hell?
It's like, but can we fuck them? Like,
DTF na na yung mga
swipe left.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Old Testament's super intense. I did not remember about Sodom and Gomorrah.
There's so many cool things about the Bible. Daghan kay mga
But I do
story.
remember there are a lot of kinky chapters though.
sa ako
Yeah.
Unsa na?
So Psalms, yeah.
Songs of Solomon.
Songs of Solomon. Oh my God, he talks about
Isn't
the
he just,
valley.
yeah, he just talks about like lots
Horny
of
shit,
sexy
right?
shit. Like,
I know.
Horny
I think
shit.
like I was in elementary and
Solomon.
I got really like turned on by it. Like, oh my God.
What were you reading?
I talk about like cutting the crest of the women's thighs and cutting however we're deer there and olive trees. Like,
Ganun na deer sa iyong thighs.
I don't know.
I love how
It's
like
a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
For uncultured swine.
the people in the
Silence
before
men.
times.
The I can't say women. The women are talking.
The people in the before times were like, "Whoa, this is like really intense.
Yeah.
Let's publish it."
Marana siya ka ng good, like, nara siya establishing a lore, and then I feel like the Bible is the dagan kayog nakasud lang sa ilang murag anthology story ba?
Oh, there's a story about why it's like that.
Why?
Why it's like what?
Kay there's so many daghan kaayo og books sa Bible na wala gi-appeal sa Bible, and then people were kanang debating about which
Well,
books
yeah.
to put in.
Unsa na
And then-
tonsil something?
Kalimot ko.
Nicaea?
Basta,
Or-
yeah, I think so. Like
Basta
sa Rome
nagsabot
one.
sila kung
Which books?
canon ba ni or di?
Oo.
Yeah.
Mura
So
sila
that's
ka na
why it's
nag-collect
so-
sa tibok Marvel Universe.
Yeah, because that's what
Natin
Star
lang ba
Wars
yan?
is doing right now. Like, nag-create siya Star Wars, and then, like, different people are
Legends.
just putting stories into it, and then mag-argue ng mga tao na canon ba ni siya, or legends.
Except this is important. It's
There's-
about the Bible.
They're still debating.
Sorry, but I'll, in a few years, give it a few decades, and Star Wars will be the new Bible.
Wow.
Okay, that's
because there's some really interesting like chapters that weren't published in the Bible called the Satanic Verses, which is like one of the topics ni Salman Rushdie. And in these Satanic Verses, kay nasi Muhammad ato, and in the
Like the
story,
boxer?
Crossover episode eh.
yeah.
What was Muhammad doing there?
Like in the story, kay Muhammad goes up the mountain and then he realizes that most of his texts were from the devil di. So that's why it's called Satanic Verses, because kaning it turns around the entire Bible. Na this comes from Satan himself. It's not from God. So it became really, really controversial.
God forbid anyone tell them that their religion is wrong.
Dagan bitaw kay na kanang mga debated na topics sa Bible, because there are different versions, diba?
It also contradicts itself.
Yeah, it does a
of
lot.
one. So like the theological explanation for why it contradicts itself is because you're supposed to read it as a whole. And you're supposed to see, it's like a test ba na kanang mo read ka as a whole niya. Ikaw magbuot like unsa may tinuod. Inana ba? Mao ko nohay na. That's like the theological whatever.
I think necessary sad ang gaybaw ka sa kanang the making of and like the issues behind the scenes. Sorry, I really am talking about Star Wars, aren't I? But yeah, like hunahunaan na lang sad siguro na like these are just written by people, and then a lot of things are lost in translation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like
it
is.
homosexuality, which was never in the Bible in the first place. It was originally translation is pedophilia. Onya over the years kay ang translation gihimo siya homosexuality.
Oh, because they were like, but I want to fuck kids.
Yeah.
Can we just let's make it
Let's
fuck other
not
men?
put it in the Bible. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Angels daw, pwede.
They got mouths, don't they?
Yeah.
So, Mark, na-establish na ito nga big on Bible gid kasi mong childhood.
Yeah.
Do you think
Actually.
it affected your kanang later work karon? Or wala ra mo gyud?
Not really. I'm planning to put it in. Actually, kay
So, unsa about imong kuan?
right now,
Karon nga
just
work?
gay shit.
Wow.
That's it.
Can we expound on gay shit?
Gay shit, not the derogatory shit.
Yeah.
Synonymous to stuff.
So like my work right now, okay, like mga essays, so like my life and whatever. I just submitted a piece somewhere. I'm not gonna say where, but I submitted something about like kanang being with my girlfriend, something like that, and what it feels like. Yeah, and it's kind of like just normal relationship things. See, people kind of like tend to either glamorize or demonize lesbian relationships.
Or fetishize?
Fetishize lesbian relationships. So like, yeah, trying to.
They always like putting drama and kind of like lesbian relationships have kind of a lot of trouble, even gay relationships.
Yeah, and like kanang ilang impose ang gender roles, which doesn't really exist in those relationships. So like,
I think relationships are relationships, raw, and shitty things that happen in like heterosexual relationships
can also happen in like gay relationships and stuff.
Can I ask,
Sure.
what do you think are mga exclusive na gay relationship na issues na kanang it can never be like the heteros would never understand?
Discrimination.
I guess.
Coming out to your parents, that's a huge thing.
bitaw.
Okay, like a lot of couples that I know, okay, like still in the closet. Like either one of them is still in the closet and like the other is not, or like both of them are still in the closet. So it's a huge hurdle to get over. So for straight people, they never have to come out. You can just like bring your boyfriend, girlfriend home, and then that's fine, because that's heteronormativity. Diba? That's normalized in our society and culture. But if you're in a homosexual relationship, kay kung gid siya lisugid siya kanang dadun sa balay, or like i-introduce to your parents, kay they might not understand, and you have to come out yourself first before you bring in someone else. Yeah,
You can't just like two birds, one stone it and go like,
I
here's
have a
my
girlfriend.
friend.
You could. That's a thing.
We are
Mo
gay.
nagibuhat sa akong manghud pod.
Really?
Ay, yan ang gidaw niya. Fights.
That's very lucky na kuan scenario, but like for most people,
Oh,
like,
lisod
they grow
gid
up
ito.
na kanang homophobic kid, especially diri sa Pinas.
Oh,
na
yeah.
homophobic kid most people, so kana lisugid siya na topic kanang maneuver.
Ano man said, like, I think really embedded sa atua ang like being gay is something to laugh at. So like we laugh at it. We laugh at kanang mga vice ganda maybe or kanang when mo gawa sa bubblegum na minuang silag mga gay.
Yeah.
And then like what was I? I lost my thought. So it's going to be hard now when that becomes like real because it's like I don't want to be a laughing stock. So stop gaying right now.
Yeah.
Like, more like it becomes like
So
that.
nasa kanang like because we're so religious, they tend to there's a lot of anger and hatred when kanang like people do come out.
Yeah.
And there's the kanang murag the half religious na I'm fine that you're gay, but I
Don't be
don't
flamboyant.
condone your
Yeah.
lifestyle na you're not allowed to have sex with men. That's the
Yeah.
bad part. You
Yeah.
don't do that. And then
Which is like the whole
Oh my
point.
God.
Because it's sexuality, diba?
yeah,
Like,
it's like why unsa may buot ni
Until
mo where I
now.
put my dick in
yeah.
Like my parents don't accept
Your brother.
your
homosexual.
trans
Yeah.
brother.
They still tell me don't refer to him as like his name na Alex. Don't refer to him as a him. She's still a she.
I see.
So very hurtful kaayo.
Yeah. So my girlfriend also kind of, well, she didn't come out. It was kind of forced out of her kay yung mom kay ni read siyang journal.
Whoa.
Which is super
Wow.
like the huge invasion of privacy, diba? Well, it wasn't a journal, it was like a note siyang but like more siyang journal. So, like she wrote everything about like us and like our situation and then gi-confront siya ingon yung mom na kanang no, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Eve.
did she actually say that?
Those words came out of her mouth.
Abi ako ganang sa Twitter na makita na ako.
It's Sodom and the Angels.
Yeah.
Stop trying to fuck angels.
Wait, so like,
Are you an angel? Mano na yung paano pick up
Pick up
line.
line.
Star Wars listen. You an angel?
oh no. Wait, so like you're non-binary, that right? Like,
Yeah,
nabay ka ng difficulties on making people understand what non-binary actually means.
yes.
Actually, it's
But-
so
When
funny
you came
'cause I
out?
don't tell people that I'm non-binary. I just kind of am. I didn't like do a huge coming out na kanang guys, I'm non-binary, these are my pronouns. People just kind of figure it out through like my Twitter bio or
I know. Like I figured it out just recently.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, gi-ask na ko siya again na. Hapon.
Yeah.
Kanang i-check yung pronouns kay before ta magsugod og kuan recording. para we get it right this time ba.
I know.
I know I'm gonna come off as like ignorant, but like I did my like research on kanang mga non-binary because it's something that I still like more naglibog kog maayo. Kay like I did all the research and like I looked at interviews about people na so you identify as non-binary unsa man jud na because like it feels like more complicated but they them ka or nga na. And then like why can't you just be him her and if you're like either or like why would you even care pa kung unsa imong pronoun. And then based on everything that I've read ako na sabtan was that like I was just seeing people that were just fine with not conforming to gender norms. So if, like, for example, male, they were born male, but they like to dress up as female, and then mag-identify sila, non-binary ko. But can't you just be like, male na lang gihapon, but then they lang ka mo conform to gender norms?
You could.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Ang SOGIE is like a huge spectrum, and there's lots of different ways to like label yourself or not label yourself. You can just go do whatever you want without a label or whatever. But some people find na kanang labels kanang free them because it gives it a name. Like whatever you're feeling from like in your whole life, like nana siya name sa kanang when you discover like non-binary or genderqueer or kanang something in between. So like non-binary, to like explain it, there's a non-binary gender like female and male. If you're non-binary, you're neither of those things. And it's not like a thing that in between na you're kind of female, male, whatever. It's like
Both at the same time.
it's kind of everything. So
Mm.
like anything na dili female male, it's but like naka somewhere in that graph na kanang kuan kanang not at that point exactly, then you can identify as non-binary, or you can choose to identify as non-binary or something like that. And it's that's the kind of label that gives people power to be themselves, because the binary is incredibly restrictive, and kanang when we grow up, society imposes like gender norms and the right gender expressions. And when you discover terms like this exist, that you can kanang go against those kinds of things without like feeling guilty about yourself, then it's a very empowering kanang thing, a very empowering notion.
A while ago, you said like you didn't really care about pronouns. So, ngano ikaw di man ka stickler for ano?
So I used to be pre-pandemic, like kanang ganahan gid ko they them akong pronoun, which I've identified as non-binary since college, and I never really told people, but like yeah, that's how I identified. And I like the terms they them because I never felt like a she, and I never felt like a he.
You were a shia.
I was something else. Wala ginana ba niya? Kanang growing up kay kanang di ko mo conform sa like femininity or like masculinity good, or something like that. There's like a different kanang way that I identify, and kanang so I like they them because it was a different thing. I didn't know that I could identify or have my pronouns like that, and it was so freeing for me. Kaya ang she her kay I felt so restricted with it. Na kanang dapat yun ko girly, dapat yun ko inana, murag mo akong feeling ba niya kanang muta siya nindot siya na kanang na discovery. But then like through the pandemic, like I feel like everybody went through a gender confusion stage. Like everyone on the internet was like, whoa, what the hell? Like kanana siya, there's lots of different
I think ako said.
Like you can just choose to be either or. It's like what
there's
the hell? It doesn't matter.
Nagawas on like she they or like he they or like all pronouns, which is super cool to me now. Like I feel like that could resonate with me, but I'm still not sure. I'm still like figuring it out.
I feel
yeah.
sorry. I feel like ang katong when I see people talking about pronouns, I feel like ang ako ma feel about people na they really feel na they want the they them nga kuan kay ang ako think does it stem from like dysphoria gihapon na like kanang if you go from he to she kay it feels weird to them, so like if they kay it's better for their kanang dysphoria na dili kay sila ma feel restricted sad.
Yeah, that's basically it. Na kanang makahelp. It helps with your you feel gender euphoria, which is the opposite of dysphoria. When you're referred to with those pronouns that you choose for yourself. It's a thing that you consciously choose. And if people respect that, it feels like a huge surge of serotonin in your brain. Like, yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna sound like an asshole.
Mukha sa bat, eh.
No, the thing nako with they them is like it's really hard to like adapt it. Okay, sometimes it can mean something else now. Like for example, when you're reading, sometimes I'm reading they, them, they. Oh, it's referring to the singular person because sometimes they, them means like multiple people. So like murag
Una nindot Bisaya.
nagguba ang like rules of grammar, and then that's
But
where,
not really.
Dugay naman na siya.
Dugay naman ang they, them.
Yeah, I know.
It's in the Chicago Manual of Style, which I know because that's my Bible too.
Yes. I was in
They're
Author
ahead of it.
Solutions as well.
Yeah, but you didn't go through the 17th edition.
Yeah.
So
I was only training for 2 months,
Bang!
and then I worked online.
But yeah, not just the 16th and 17th edition actually na kanang they them is like for singular. It can refer to singular.
Muna ka nang mas nindot jud ang Bisaya kay kulang
Wala
ang English.
like gender neutral siya na
Pero,
kanang pronouns.
Kana, sige, mobalik ta with the Bisaya. Unsa imong preferred nga language sa imong writing?
English.
Pero in Bisaya, na ba kayo na-experience nga murag freedom nga wala na siya ang kanang pagka-binary sa she o he nga kuan? Like,
Actually,
Or kanang tigbasa ba po ka kanang ina nga literature like sa mga Bisaya nga writing?
diba sa man. Yeah, kuan sa siya, freeing sa siya na walay ka ng pronouns na gipanggamit. It's just kind of like siya na which is nice for them. But I can't write in Bisaya. That's the thing. It's also, part of our new colonial background.
Yeah.
Kakasuot in Bisaya. Me and Tiny can't
I
write in
know.
Bisaya.
We've
Which
had
is
so
like
many
a
discussions.
huge frustration. I mean, like, we can, but it sucks.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult.
Ang output
Na may
na
language
kay
nga
kuan siya.
dysphoria po.
Language barrier.
Language diaspora.
Sige musud tag diaspora. Opinions on kuan Filipinx.
Oh yeah, what about that?
So, akong opinion, anak kay kuan kanang di ko ganahan. But that's my thing.
Oh, okay
I
raman
guess.
kay na naman punta diri.
Naman ta diri. Ang kuan kay like it works for them. Kaya naman sila sa western na kanang content.
Ay lang setting lahi.
ilang setting niya. Moy makapatabang sa ilang identity. If nasa dito kay westernized naman kayo ilang and I'm so sorry for saying this, but they're so whitewashed. Kanang
You
kuan.
betrayed your own kind.
I'm so sorry. But
The
like,
white
wala
is
na kanang kuan
inside
kayo
you.
ba? Kanang surrounded na kayo sila sa kanang, it's ang cultural hegemony of the whites, it's very pervasive. Yeah, anya, kuan kay siya kanang, muna, mura siya kanang, if naa ka dito sa diaspora, kay mo scrabble ka for some kind of identity because you can't like latch on to like, the country because you're not like
You're not there.
from dito nana. So like mongit ang naging bisag unsa na murag ka ng
Whatever you can hold on
yeah,
to.
you could hold on
Bisag
to. So like
tinola na.
lumpia. Girl, that's their whole identity. Like I love lumpia. Okay.
Jollibee po.
Yeah. Halo, it's fine.
Kalayo man sa kayo sila. Pero kanang
Layo na sila.
nasa
So I
kanang-
get it, but
medyo
personally digid ko ganahan sa Philippine
Philippinx.
whatever.
Filipinx.
it sounds so bad.
Masya kang con.
Philippinx.
I hate the word Filipinx. Merge it
Yeah.
Ming Filipinx.
Sa Blackpink do. Filipinx.
Pero di ka na kayo na siya dugay, na kayo na siya na discourse, na kanang kuha, na na siyang bahala na siya. Eh.
They're fine.
Yeah,
Whatever
it's
they
not
wanna
exactly.
do.
Di man
Do you
din siya
think
makakuan.
do you think that the LGBT members of kanang locally here care about Filipinx na sila non-binary na ba sila Filipino sila?
Kuan. I guess na I don't really know.
Ikaw. But you said yourself na makipaki sa labels ang sa imo, di ba?
Yeah. Okay ra jud ko sa Filipino. Like that's gender neutral for me. Kay mo man ang naandan. Yeah. Ang Filipina kay mo naman na siya kanang gihimo na siya na term but that's not the like overall Filipino beta. Banana. So like I'm fine with like just Filipino.
Pinksy.
Yeah.
It's a new
I think
term.
that's kanang exclusive.
So wala siya. Mo ko na-press sa Filipino noon.
Mo ka
Kaya
naman
naman.
press.
Filipino's great. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Pero I think sa ilaha po, mao po na kato, like you mentioned, napod siya like creation of their own identity ba kay
Yeah.
akong girlfriend naman siya sa Canada. Yeah, mo sa
Is she a
iyang mga
Filipinx now?
dili mo sa iyang mga kauban po dito kay kanang mga half
Mga puti.
mga half no?
Ah.
So
Wow.
mao po ilang kuan murag sa ilang mga discourse po ganahan po sila nga mo establish og ilahang kaugalingon nga thing. Ganahan sila nga mohimo lang og kanang ilahang kaugalingon nga label po.
Something we're not part of. It's like you
Basta
can
kay
have
di lang
it.
siya. Basta kay di lang siya imposed to
Yeah.
the mainlanders po safe.
I don't think anyone exposed. I don't know.
Naa.
Really? Actually,
Nah,
yeah.
actually.
Kanang kuan, kanang the discourse is like if you don't use Filipinx, kay kanang you're oppressing us.
What?
Mura ginana ba? Kanang
Excuse
kuan,
me.
dapat ka na nagid kang
Diaspora
gamiton.
versus
Yeah.
mga
I
mainlanders.
have a question. As someone who went through the kanang mo prefer kasi mong pronouns to someone who doesn't care about them. Am I right in understanding that? Like, do you think that labels are important, Bajud? like when it comes to actualization or self-identifying, or is it different now when labels don't matter anymore?
So, ang journey sa gay person. Kuan kay siya kanang murag kanang ma-restrict ka sa like heteronormative kanang society, and then you find out there's so many other terms out there, and then you get overwhelmed by all these other terms out there, and then you find something that fits you, and it kanang really resonates with your identity and how you feel about yourself. And then at some point, well, for me, it kind of tapers off, like kind of wala ko'y paki. Yeah.
Yeah, because some people can be very like angry about it, Jude. And then like
Nakanang firm gid sila na maugin ni siya ang dapat i-gamit or whatever.
And sometimes it's hard for like what some people say is like if people was like sa pronouns, like immediately label na sila as you're a bigot na just because they come prefer sa imong
Oh, but the
pronouns.
thing is, some people don't care about pronouns, but if somebody explicitly tells you that these are their pronouns, you have to respect that.
Yeah.
My brother explained it. Kinamay usahay, like, he doesn't really mind if kaning like by accident I will call her like a she, because that's what I'm used to. But kaning like he will mind if naadji mo insist na kaning like disrespectful jud kay ba kaning like she jud ka dai jud ka.
Yeah.
It's like the guys probably will mind if like we call them she all the time. It's like she doesn't like it. Like
I got used to
feeling.
I have a very high pitched voice. It's like, ma'am, unsa ganin yung pangalan? Bayani. Okay, sir.
Just respect each other.
Yeah.
Lagi, but my brother's experience yun na kanang naadji mga tao who will like explicitly disrespect like
So kana din na siya. That's not cool.
Unsay mabuhat na to murag in your opinion? If kana na disrespectful na tao in terms of what?
Pwede ta mo cut in and say, stop being a bitch. No, like, yeah. Pwede ka makatabang, like, kanang, like, explain lang po na kanang, explain naman siya na mo niyang ganahan, so, like, let's just, like respect that. And
Oh, weird.
as, like, a cis ally,
Just
you can
be
do
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Like kami makabuhat pud niya na.
Yeah.
Speaking of labels, is it okay to just call the LGBTQIA the gays?
I do.
In general.
I do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the gays are better than saying you need
The
so much air for the
LGBTQ.
LGBTQ plus.
IA plus.
The gays.
Yeah.
What's I?
Intersex?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
And A.
I already said plus.
Asexual. Yeah.
Oh.
Plus.
Everything
rest.
else.
It's a rainbow.
It's an alphabet.
Yeah.
Good for everyone.
I think murag moro pud ni atong sorry kayo.
Sadly, we don't have enough time.
I know.
Okay, Astrid, to...
Yeah, I'm fine.
We're really happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Sa call.
Yes,
Yeah, here in this call.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
we have to log out.
Yeah. I know we have to. You know,
Whatever.
you have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for gracing our
Thank you
30th
for having
episode.
me.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for talking to us about SOGIE and kaning ano.
The Bible.
I wanted to talk about J.K. Rowling. Okay, literature
Wala
stuff.
bitaw,
As a
no.
Sa term.
Yeah.
Moro to yung
That's it.
statement.
That's her gender.
Yeah.
That's it.
What is that? Is it like,
Unfortunately, we don't have much
Trans-exclusionary
that much
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That's a different gender than TERF.
Okay.
Sa sunod na na chismisan, na tea party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you po.
Astrid.
Thank you po.
Bye.
Bye.
Log out na. Lingawa aning podcast, uy. Pero usahay, gimingaw man ko anang lokal nga Cebuano music. Asa man ko makadungog ana? Pia?
Check out our friends from Pawn Records and Pawn Press, who recently migrated their local goods, music, and literature to online shopping channels Lazada and Shopee.
Lingawa ba sa aning spirals o burbs?
Support your favorite local authors, artists, and musicians. Score their books as well as physical releases. 60% of the profit will go directly to the authors and artists. Don't want to pay online? The good news is you can order these items via COD. So check out shopee.ph/pawnpress and lazada.com.ph/pawn-press now.
And balik na ta for part 2.
Oh, that interview was great, wasn't it?
That was the fakest laugh ever.
Pero nalingaw
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nalingaw
we
me.
had so much
It was
fun.
very revelatory. Like when we got into the Bible stuff, it was like, wow.
I know. I did not know about what was it? It was
Lot.
Sodom and Lot getting raped by his daughters.
Yes, and
Yes.
the angels.
Kinky
And
joke.
He was
angels.
going through a lot.
I know. Joke of the hour.
Wow. That was okay. That's not good because then people are gonna be like, "This is the best." It's just gonna go downhill.
Our
from
bar
that.
is really low.
So what are we gonna talk about this time? Now that we're on video.
Lagi?
I'm
So
just
much
super
pressure.
conscious right now if ang saan akong angle.
I know.
So, episode 30 day. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Motherfuckers.
That's why Ernest
One-
got his camera for 30,000 something probably.
Ayaw.
It was like Ernest
Wala, barato
specifically
ba yung
asked.
camera?
Ernest was like, he went up there and went, nakay ka ng tig 30. No. Okay, mag-shoot na may sa among 30th na episode. Gid.
Gusto sa ninyo. Yun, lagi ma-hold up rin magawas.
But yeah,
30.
We made it.
Yay! Did we
one
expect?
pandemic, well, still
Wait,
ongoing. It's not one pandemic later. No, Murag, it's still ongoing pandemic.
did Ernest expect? Did you expect us to get to 30?
Wala.
What?
Mga kuandra, 20 something.
20 something.
Kaya I think nagi siya ka ng nagi imminent failure ba? Pagsugod pa lang ano.
I was expecting we were gonna get cancelled by the midpoint
Like,
by
really?
something I said.
I mean, it's not too late for that.
I
now,
know.
Now we're talking to the gays.
Yeah, it's like wow, it's like walking on eggshells na talaga. Kasi we're just a bunch of straight people. What do we know? Hetero. Oh my
Habit
god,
ang manguha tag
that could
mga.
be a bumper sticker, no? What do you know, hetero?
Oh, that's so cool.
Ayaw pamaligyan na for the gays. Ha? Ayaw pamaligyan.
You'd be like the corporations just using them to get money. Like, no.
At least wata nagbutang ka ng rainbow nga logo eh. Wata.
Always black. Always go black. We're still
Yeah,
black.
none of
Except
us
for
are
Brianna.
colorful at all. It's like, see, tiny ra ang color din.
I'm going with your plurals from the last from the last episode, and I guess I'm just a little bit too late. Pia's wearing a pretty cool
Ay,
shirt.
bitaw.
Yeah.
They say you don't get anything for getting a podcast, but I got the shirt from Han.
Thank
Which
you,
is like-
Eric.
Salamat
thank you,
Rick.
Eric and Ray,
Ray.
and Kimchi.
Yeah, Pon.
And
Kimchi. Is that the baby?
No, that's
they,
a cat.
They called their baby Kimchi? I was like,
It's a cat. With a pretty cool shirt. It says Pon, put the mental and experimental bitches.
Nay,
Just like-
bitches.
not bitches? That's the limited edition one.
Kung misprint nila, bitches.
We're always experimenting, just like with this video format.
I know.
So, what can we expect out of episode 30 na to? Kay, na-timing na jud na atong episode 30 is like the beginning of Pride Month.
Oh, wala ata ka prepare kayo nga 30 siya. Rin siya celebratory kayo.
No one
And
prepares
it's like-
for 30 years old.
Mo lagi mo ka nang kung 30 na
Yeah.
tatay. Kapoy naman.
Ernest,
seen
did
it
you
coming.
prepare?
Wala.
Tell us,
How
tell
does
us
it feel
more,
like to be
old-timer.
30?
I think mo man na ang point nga mo end kag celebrating birthdays.
No, it's the point where people start celebrating for you,
Oh,
and then it becomes
out
a
of
threat.
pity.
na,
Out of pity.
No,
oh,
no.
Kuya Ernest.
No,
bilan
we're
natin ng
celebrating
cake."
that you've survived this long.
Ah.
Yeah.
We've also survived this long.
Oh.
Aww.
It's so nice to be in your 20s, no? I feel like I watch Friends and makaka-relate pa ako. What do you watch and makarelate ka? Like,
Days of Our Lives.
Jesus Christ, I haven't even heard of that.
ano yan?
Is that like before Cheers?
Yaw.
Well, other than Pride, what happened this week?
Over this week, a lot of things.
Well, meron tayong Jolly Fried Towel.
I think Jolly Fried Towel.
You wanna start with
Wala
that
lang.
because it's the more light-hearted piece of propaganda.
Murag like dool sa nahitabo na to.
Why?
Kanang murag something siya nga di nga i-celebrate ba pero kay bawo na tanang tao.
Is it celebrated?
O kanang niabot man siya sa Vice. Kita na ko niyan.
No.
Oh, so nakaingon ko atong ano.
Yeah, it's going like worldwide now. Wow, someone tried to
Fry a
deep
towel.
fry a towel.
To be honest,
It's ridiculous.
it was a very good-looking fried towel.
Like-
Exactly.
I think the Irish would like that. I know they like frying things out. It's like frying Mars bars. Great. Towels?
Why not?
It's experimental.
I was like, ano to? Parang flavored na chicken na mint yung ano kasi blue.
Di ba kung na-Blackpink kay koloran man na nila ang mga pagkaon?
Yeah, black and pink.
Basi nadto ra pud to ba? Dol ra sa gina.
Basin Vocaloid ang kato yung ano ba? Kanang
Oh man.
blue-green. We were at Krispy Kreme. We were at a donut shop a while ago, and then namalagay sila Blackpink donuts, and it was like more expensive to get them.
Pero ang donut mainly kay chocolate.
No, it was just the
Yeah, I think it was
flavor then?
chocolate. I think it was chocolate.
It should be
Maybe.
like black. Oh, probably like
Yeah, it's chocolate.
chocolate black forest.
And then
Bitaw.
with pink icing.
Cherries.
Ano
Cherries.
nga discussion about
There should be
donuts.
rosé flavored.
I think we need a new type of like comfort zone because now I'm just super like, do I look good in front of the camera?
Be, ko
It's a
anda be.
fucking lot.
Hercules.
Wait,
Hercules.
that's the show flex. Oh, he's been
Wala,
lifted.
wala.
Wow, look
Mana
at
ni ang kain nga
that.
mo zoom in ko.
Look.
Mana ko. Kanang Tarantino nga zoom
Na,
ba.
nagana-ana ang mga
Oh,
arms.
si Pia pa si Pia pa.
Sige na, Maya na ka.
I saw that.
Let's move on. So, Jolly Towel. What happened? That happened in Bacolod?
No, BGC.
BGC man to.
BGC.
Oh, isn't B for Bacolod?
No.
What is it?
Taga Manila baka dong? Asa
No,
ka?
I'm not. My parents are from there.
You keep on making fun of Cebu, ba, huh?
Yeah.
BGC is Bonifacio Global City, so oh my god. You should
Talaga?
not.
Why does Pia know more? of it?
someone nagpa-deliver sila and then ning-abot ang katong Jolly Fried Towel. And then it went viral. Were they expecting it to go
I-post man to
viral?
ni nakita pa ko sa original post adto nga like kana iya bang giingon nga uy ngano man ni inani man ni inyong service yeah daghan na tog shares before pa naka-pick up ang
Ang mainstream media.
to.
And then kanang some people are actually expecting foul play though. Na murag giplant daw to.
Murag ka ng di kay the days following after atong pag-viral adto nanggawas ang mga lain-lain nga kanang Jollibee pud nga nakita ko din namo I think
There's a
natin
plastic.
cap
Oh,
mga
Yeah.
plastic cap
inside the kanang soup, the macaroni soup.
yeah kato mo na ng mga tao nga grabe sa magsunod na lang yun.
There's some gourmet shit.
It's a scheme.
Yeah, and some of like people who work sa Jollibee daw na imposible po na ma-serve yan na accidentally because like we handle this and then we clean our hands this part. And then sala daw sa kanang kinsay naghimo sa batter na nakaabot to dito.
It does seem kind of improbable because a towel usually folds open, especially if you put it in water.
Not if
Magda
it's
pod
clumped
kayo
together.
Ang batter.
ang batter nila
So, like, who
like bisa unsa
intentionally...
na butang imong mabutang dito kay mo na siya chicken shape
So,
paggawas na yun
the question is, like, who put it in the batter?
I feel like
nahog siguro
ang process man, diba,
Maybe.
na kayo, it's like a bag of chicken that you're gonna put on like a big vat of powder. So when you pour it all in there, maybe you
Also,
drop
maybe
a
it's
towel
shook.
in there and then...
basit
Is the chicken
Oh,
frozen ka when they put it in the batter? If they put it in the vat. So gahi jud siya if it goes down there.
basit
So maybe it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
It's
It's a very
Schrodinger's
damp
ano,
towel.
Schrodinger's deep fried towel.
pero well kuan siya well seasoned to siya pagkatanaw na
Yeah, I was actually, you know what? Maybe I'll bite it. Like,
It looked like an
Maybe it's
actual chicken. It really looked like a chicken.
inanagid lagi sila muluto nga kana mas standardized kinila ang tanan butang ba
That's how good Jollibee is.
That's great.
I love
like pati
the
towel kay manok tanawon
I love the memes that are coming out. Like they take the Jollibee menu na kanang deep fried Jolly towel. Kanang someone edited like a McDonald's ad na it
our
was like
competitor threw in the towel
lagi.
Oh, that was a
And then
in really bad taste.
Yeah, McDonald's had to release a statement that said, "We didn't make this; someone else did, and then we wouldn't wanna do this sa campaign namo."
lagi naman na sila yung mga kuan unsay tawag ana murag camaraderie between mga big corporations ba?
Yeah, it's like let's all underpay everyone.
Kaya magsabot na sila sa wages. I think ang isa ka sample na before is natoy tao nga mag-leak man siguro sa Coca-Cola ba to nga
Really?
nga kuan to Pepsi.
Or formula.
Formula sa Coke.
No.
Really?
Yan yung gilig to Pepsi.
And then Pepsi
Yan
didn't
ang
care.
Pepsi na kanang.
We don't
Sige,
need
kadali
this.
lang ha. Pagwat lang diri, gisumbong nila sa Coke.
No.
Oo, kanina. Nana sila yung kanang, kanang kalaban ta.
I
Pero,
got you.
I respect you. May naman.
I guess because they just play off each other, you know.
Oo, kay
kanang sa marketing.
importante man nga na kay kalaban.
Yeah, and
You need to have a heel.
Pepsi and Coke like agree biya to have those murag mga Pepsi versus Coke ads. And then I think it's good branding for both companies that they can make fun of each other like that.
Speaking of like respect for each other, like because daghan naman kay kanang ni disparage sa Jollibee because of the scandal. Okay, people like kay ganahan like respected kay nga name ang Jollibee, I guess, like that's what they say na people have come to like defend it na okay naman gud, maybe that was just an accident, it's fine.
Daghan bitaw
Jollibee
nila.
is still
Gaslighting.
great.
My main concern about it though is the BGC branch was shut down immediately shut down after
3
the story
days.
went viral. Yeah, which means that like people lost jobs because of it
Yeah.
in these times.
Would you live in a world without Jolly Chicken Joy?
No.
Makapuyo ka in a world without Jolly.
I think dapat na
What's the thing that it's in exchange for? Like it's either I go without Jollibee or
nay makakaon og isa ka towel. In a year na lang isa makakuha og towel. Okay ra na ko.
I
You
would.
know what?
It would be me.
I would
Siguro,
be-
it's like,
I would-
I'll fucking eat that for if the world can have Chicken Joy.
they'll just watch you eat it.
Masa ka ng Hunger Games ba? I volunteer as tribute. Ako'y mukaon sa towel karon nga year.
We get to watch the person like gamit yun ang towel sa crew. Please, serve. And na pa'y palabok sa kilid.
This is our sacrifice to have Jollibee in our lives.
And there's just like a costume, the mga Jollibee na nag-drum sila dito, like, before you eat it. The gods have been pleased.
There should be a giant jolly god. No?
Wait,
Actually,
like
capitalism.
as in contrast to the very not jolly God Old Testament God.
Actually, nanay, so there's the Old Testament Jollibee na kanang ano siya kanang benevolent.
No,
like,
he's the judgmental.
He's the judgmental Jollibee.
tempestuous.
And then now we live in a time where kanang he's the benevolent Jollibee na makiksayaw na siya with the kids.
There should
He
also
feeds
be
towels 1 every million chickens.
I merely ask that one may eat of a towel.
there should also be a Jisubi,
What's that?
like the son of Jollibee, the great god.
No, there used to be a Jolly
Blackpink
Kitty gang.
one.
No, Jolly Crew. Kasi tawag ano nila?
Mansa.
Ang kanang mga friends ni Jollibee ba?
Silang Hetty.
Oh,
Sila Hetty, si
They're the
Twirly,
disciples. See,
Champ,
Oh.
Champ.
and Mr. Popo. I was like, anong pangalan niya? French fry? Hindi, Mr. Popo.
Wait, it's like a potato? Oh,
Wow.
Maybe.
Dapat na siya pusil.
Mr. Popo.
have we gotten to that segue? Have we?
All Jollibee mascots are
You started
bastards.
this. You
It's
started
the
this,
big
Ernest.
bad Popo.
the popo.
Whatever happened to those guys? They stood kayo maghimog mascot, no? And then, I think I remember you can actually ask which mascot you want to go to your Jolly Kitty party. And then it's like, ganahan ko na si Hetty, ganahan ko na si Champ. Eh,
Pwede ka ng half Hetty. So, Hetty yung ulo niya. Champ lawas.
No.
I'll pay
Kind of
extra ba?
monster.
It's kind of like, I think ni-move na dyan ang atong mga fast food chains from catering to kids.
Oh.
And now they're
Yeah.
catering to young adults
Young
with
professionals.
jobs.
Ang dako gida ng murag demarcation no kay pagsugod bitaw og implement sa McDonald's sa kana ilang bag-ong design nga katong kanang mura na
barkada
siya
lang.
cafe.
Makafe,
Kanang wood nga it dark.
Trimmings?
Dark na siya og kuan. Sa una kay grabe kahayag ang McDonald's eh.
Aside from that, the really weird Jollibee na kanang pictures na kanang barkada that they lean together.
And then there's one dude who's not in the photo. Ako dito na remember. But why do you think that is though? Like, is our
Because
generation having less kids?
These are it's the working generation now, so you have to cater to the people with money. Before it was all about family.
Wala na kay taan ron. Which is
Yeah,
nice.
we don't
Are
care
people
about
our
family.
age not having
Fuck
kids pa ba?
family.
Or are we like having less kids, no?
I think wala na kayo ang priority to market to children.
Yeah.
Like with tanan entertainment sa kanang food.
Yes.
Why is that?
Nagpander na lang ta to China, Jude.
Kay ang pinakasaba man pod nga mga consumers kay ang
Sa
Working
Twitter.
class.
mga working class kana nasa Twitter. Di man
no.
Twitter ang mga bata good.
Oh,
A
no.
bit of,
So fuck them.
like
Right?
you can't reach ads to children anymore.
Oh.
It's like they're not watching TV; they're watching YouTube, and
What are they watching on YouTube?
PewDiePie's PewDiePeach Mango Pie.
PewDiePie's. Is that the next peach mango pie?
Oh my god, that's totally like kanang you can sell that to Jollibee na mag ano tayo kay PewDiePie tapos mag-release tayo ng peach mango pie pero PewDiePie tayo.
Pero Mr. Popo,
Mr. Popo.
We're back.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
back. I thought we forgot about that
Mascot,
segment.
makalit lang. Instead of like katong yellow man ay outfit,
It's
police
blue.
uniform is like
Please no.
We forgot Mr. Yum.
We do not want
Ah.
popos in our party. No popos,
Beto.
please.
party popos. Party popos.
Gonna
The
say
party
it
police.
happened in the beginning of the month, Jude, no?
what is
No.
it? What is it?
This event? This week. It was this week, wasn't it?
End of, last week.
Last week? No, it was
the
this week.
beginning
wait.
of June. Nanghitabo Jude ang
Yeah.
katong Another Lola Bites the Dust.
Oh.
Why is it always the Lolas?
Lagi, what do the popo have against lolas?
So can someone set the scene? What happened?
Ang kuan adto sa balita is established na daw na nana sila yung murag kaalitan sa katong mga anak niya before. So maupod siguro to nga pagpadung sa Mr. Popo kay nanay ni record na kapamilya man to nila no ni record adto.
Yeah.
Mao siguro nakabantay na siya oy padung na.
Yeah, because he took his gun out and he was right
Nagana na
behind
siya
him.
sa likod.
And then yung gikasa Jude. And then I remember I watched it. And so I really didn't want to. Like I didn't want to see some Lola violence, but kanang no one was like asking him anything.
Oh.
He walked up to that spot lang by himself and it was just like murag what was he saying? Murag something na murag do you want to see or like gusto mo makita?
Murag ka nang hubog kay sa dating adto para na
Parang ako dili ganito hubog. But hubog
o kanang
siya.
hubog nga kuan ba nga kanang ang iyang inistoryaan ba? Hubog kay. Sure ko nga dili hubog enough nga kanang makapatay siya ni murag hubog ra to siya. Dili na pero kanang hubog enough nga murag na siya maka-risk siya og buhat og mga butang-butang.
Mawaya inhibitions.
And it was like dili Jude it was like there was no exchange between them. He was just like murag come here.
Dali
Ano
dali
niya.
murag ana ba?
And then the Lola was like
Gibira
saying,
niyang buhok.
wag mo ko saktan, sir. And then
I was just thinking about like the grandchildren.
I know, it was-
si nanay.
I felt so bad for the grandchildren because the one holding the video did not understand what was going on. I think like he just thought na kaning he was made to hold the video to
He,
record.
she.
I'm not
They
sure.
did.
They
Okay.
like was made. They were made to hold the video. They didn't understand because it was just so playful. Lola.
I wonder ano nag-videos at siya. Like, some dude had a
Because they're
gun.
scared of the police.
Mao lagi siguro to kay na
Kay bawon na siya
nakaibaw
daan.
naman sila nga natoy kuan nga pulis nato sila yung problema adto
Everybody
niya.
knows police
So
are
pagpadung
scary.
niya mo tong feel ako nga naay recording adto. Nakabantay na siya ba?
Yeah, luoy ko yung bata pagkahuman because when they realized
They
the
were
Lola
really
was dead,
scared.
they cried so much. Luoy
Nandiyan
ka.
And then
Jacket
the guy just walked off.
Oh.
And then before like the video ning viral, like he was being interviewed na kanang murag
He denied
ingat.
it. He denied it
Hindi
all.
ko yan.
Not
And-
all cops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, unsa tong gi-post niya during the kanang
Kato pa kay-
Tarlac shooting pagka November ba to? Yeah, what did he post? Pia? Tiny?
He posted right after that na kaning not all police. There may be some police.
May
who are-
hashtag may magiting na police. Yung ano.
I'm one
It's
of
a
those.
precedent for like all the people who are like not all this thing. Because like you can say that, but these things are still happening. So like, what is that? Who is that benefiting?
And a few months after, he just kills someone right off.
Not all lagi sila ra duha. Mainly sila.
Sila na daw ha, og all the other isolated incidents.
ano Jude, like, I don't think even the nice police, like the magiting na police, they don't want to look bad in front of the kanang people because like I tried to get like a story out of a relative na kanang what do you think about it? Inga na. And then wala jud siya like
Not all gid siya.
unsa na ride or die jud ang iyang attitude sa katong PNP na murag ain't no snitch bro like inga na. But and then like nang gawas-gawas ra sa jud mga cases. I didn't want to like really pull it out of them. Kay that was their profession, Bia. And then to think that you're part of this, like, murag, and then, like, complacent. Maybe complacent sila. But I think they hate it, Jude. Like, murag, they can say shitty things about kanang sisinas, and then they say that this new guy is worse. But
they won't say it in public because they want to keep their integrity. Kunuhay. But what integrity is there to keep?
Yeah.
Pwede na po ito mag-inana, no? Like with our peers ba?
Yeah, I think...
Should we start?
I think, well, it's because kanang when it comes to our peers, Romansad, it's not like they represent all of us. So, murag, it's more...
So not all?
Not all.
easy for us to...
Yeah.
No, it's more easy for us to, like, drop a bitch. Like, more... fuck that guy. Oh, yeah, I know him.
What an asshole, right?
Yeah.
I know that groomer.
I told him not to.
But bitaw, it's time to dismantle the police.
It's time for them
Abolish.
to
What
take
did you
accountability.
What did you think of katong sa ganitong tawag times na wall slam kanang kabidon kanang iyang reprimand ang katong killer police.
Grabe na akong
Cringe.
grabe na akong katawa adto.
Pride month kayo siya though.
No.
But intense
Pero mura siya
kung
kuan, mura siya kanang intro sa
homoerotic unintentionally homoerotic moments.
It was so kinky.
Pag una na akong kita adto kay naghunahuna gid ko nga tayo dol-dol na gid sila acting sa probinsyano. Acting kay mo act na naman siya pangalan
Eleazar.
He's the new he's the head of the PNP.
He's like a very villainous face.
And then like
It was my mom who has a crush on him. It's not me.
You don't have a shirt for me to grab on tiny pero kanang
But he was grabbing the
he
chest.
was grabbing
part.
the chest part and he was pushing like
Yeah, nag-ana ang wall.
and then napa siya kanang point at the head na murag kanang ano yung iniisip mo ha and kuwang na lang yung iana sa yung face
Wala kita edit na kanang ano iniisip mo ano ni kato bitong sa inside out.
Kanang kung if you ever feel shoot them dead.
My
Pero
God.
Bati ito na ito.
Pero quality memes.
But the PNP have always been a source of really bad acting and memes. Remember that time when they pretended to have caught mga NPA? Yung perting tambukan nila. Unay ka na.
Nagkaroon kayo mga Rolex.
Lagi na sila kanang car keys.
Ay, wow! They couldn't drive a Ford to the mountainside. That's what the guerrillas do.
No? Was that ever disproven or did people just take that na lang?
Gikatawa, nagmaim.
Oh, pero wala ra po yung nahitabo ngayon na thing.
Yeah.
I don't
No
know what
one like
happened
came
to
out
that.
na actually they were not PNP.
Kaso nilang kuan, katong lola nga unang ipatay. Wala pa ba follow up naunsa na ron.
Ugat,
Yeah.
lagi, naunsa na ka na.
I
Asa
hope
naman
the guy
siya?
is in prison. That's the hope.
Grabe no kadang murag bare minimum na gid kayo ato expectations
at least put him in
kuan ba?
prison.
And then he had so many homicide cases before that. Why is he still, why was he still
why was
free?
he still PNP ragihapon?
Yeah.
He still had his rank and
Kasagaran man daw
everything.
mga inana kay kanang mga terror nga police ila man ang
I-reassign?
sasagaran naman na nila.
Ano man?
Kaya di man sila makahilabot.
So hustle lang paperwork or something.
Because
sila may
each
kontrahan ba?
other has dirt on each other. So I was like,
Siguro, no?
I can't, because if I do that, they're gonna...
Yeah, it's like more than fuck. Like,
Remember that other police incident? Nakatong naglagot siya kay yung silingan put out like their own like extra garbage in front of their house.
Nga di pa gito sa iyang balay nga
Oh,
tubangan.
di pa dyan iyang balay na atubangan. So kung siya, and he took out his gun.
yeah.
Mao bitaw na murag mas dali manggod sa ilang mag-inana ba? Ano mag-show of force diretso murag mauna nga na-push for implementation of katong body cams.
Body cam. Karon na dyan maka-body cam na dyan.
Kala, 2,000 kabuok for the entire country.
Di ang weird murag dili ba kaha tungod sa katong latest nga lola killing na pod nga nagpagawas lang sila og
They
kuan.
weren't in uniform.
Di kay murag feel ako na naman ang mga body cam gid na ba. Murag convenient lang kay nga karon nga week gipagawas din nila sige ato kuan.
It's just to appease
Just
the
to show
people.
Reactive
we
lang.
are
On top of
helping.
our,
Oh.
we're in control.
Ang kanang body cam, are those controlled by someone else?
Maybe you
Like,
just turn it on.
Oh.
or you turn it, so if you
Like-
don't turn it on, you're fucked.
You can
Dapat
always choose not to.
during operation
Yeah,
naka-on
you
na
have it
siya.
on.
Like, for the whole
But
day.
they can
Oh.
choose not to. No.
But they can choose to turn
Pero
that
I
off.
think you can get like kanang fined or something or like
Oh.
punished if you don't have it
that
on
would be
because
good.
like that's the rule.
That would be good.
Kay murag kuan man to na siya limitations how long it can kanang record inana.
okay.
Oh. So before operation so sana mo i-on, I think di lang ko sure if kana ba nga kanang ilang particular model kay nana. Pero napatoy giingon si Elizar pag kuan nila pag briefing nga duha daw na kabuok ang musuot ana in a day tungod kay gamay pa kayo in circulation ba. So naisa sa buntag, nya naisa sa gabi.
Unsa ni?
So,
Public
muragan-
school?
Pag matawil ba? Pag matawil na
Dude, if
Yeah, you
drivers
deep
can
fry,
do
ano.
that, like they can provide cameras for
Lagi.
the PNP. Like they, diba they required like taxi drivers na like
Oh.
Dashboard cam.
Sana maka-record og
Nasa
Yeah.
dashcam
And then
dyan.
if they can do that for drivers, why can't they do that for policemen? It's like,
Yeah.
it's so easy.
Especially
Daghan kay-
ang budget
dako kay-
pa.
Wait,
ano,
grabe pa kayo sila budget, di ba? Taas nilang sweldo.
Nya, kisa may moingon nila ana bi.
Ako.
It's like, wow, why do I have to inconvenience myself?
Wala din
and,
ba? Unsa
like,
tayo man?
Sa to PS likod.
Well.
I have a feeling that kanang that body cam thing has to be implemented by a different department, no? Na kanang sila ang mo control ang mga body cams.
There should be an auditor.
to kanang check on
Like,
it.
kanang sa-
DOJ, diba? I think.
Department of Justice.
Basin.
I don't know.
I think di man siguro na sila.
No idea.
They have to be
what-
impartial, no? And then, because if ang PNP ra mismo ang nag-ingon na, oh, we're handling this.
Mama gina ilang buhaton gud.
Saan man sa na nila? Like,
Someone needs to
salig
put-
ka na nila.
Put the PNP on a leash because
No.
like you are not doing well.
Not
think
just put
dili
it on a
man-
leash. We need to dismantle it.
Yes. Just
Abolish
like
the
take away
police.
the guns.
Ang pinaka-importante gid nimo hunaw-naon ana is nagsugod sa pinakataas ang command na kamo you're doing right whatever you do sakto na.
Oh,
So
digi.
kana pa lang dapat top down siyang approach ang atong pagdismantle ng PNP.
We should dismantle the entire
Guys, we're
government.
talking terror talk.
I'm afraid.
I'm very afraid. Our faces are in front of the camera
It's not
now.
terror. It's just wanting better. For
Yeah.
Accountability for everyone from the top.
Kadaghan na kay nahitabo sa like mga cases gikan sa PNP. Nothing comes out of it. Nanay
Nothing at all.
documentaries sa Netflix and then of like people being like accused and they're still there because like they can't fight back.
Unsa na ang katong aswang?
Dili lahi
YouTube
po
man,
ang
diba?
katong something in the most dangerous
Prison.
prisons.
Oh, I wanted to watch that. Was it a Rappler docu? No.
And I think it's on
Netflix,
Netflix.
though.
Netflix
Yeah.
docu? Let's watch.
Mo ba na ang same nga ni gamit sa katong unsa kay itong dropouts ba to nga music?
No.
Kasi ito kakuan mo to.
Nasa
Nga
na dropouts
nigamit
na
og
song?
Dropouts nga song niya nabutang siya sa Netflix.
Dropouts is a
Ayusa.
great band, by the
Yes.
way.
Sorry, no one puts perv songs in their
Lagi. What man mi?
movies.
Now,
Coming.
There can
Fuck
be
the
a-
Filipino family. It's just, you
Bitaw.
know.
Excellent.
I heard it
Kumugawas na siya.
Role model music.
It truly encapsulates the
The-
feelings of everyone in this table.
What if i-co-opt siya sa mga police do? Magpatukarog ka ng mga perms sa mga police. What are you gonna do about it?
Speaking of police, there is a police rapper. Oh my
bitaw,
god,
ang
remember
babae nga
that
po,
dude? Di, lalaki siya.
lalaki to siya.
Oh, nakanang, unsa di yung kanta? Trabaho lang pare.
Oo.
Look ano eh. I kill someone, trabaho lang pare. Like, nothing personal. Jesus Christ.
Nothing personal.
Ang weird na kay mamersonal man sila.
Bitaw.
Like from what we see ba?
Yeah, all the interactions are
wala
personal.
may trabaho at ilang gibuhat.
You offend me as a person? I shall use my gun.
Ikaw
Oh my
ha,
God.
ikaw ha. And then, ang mga in the defense kay murag, you should have been respecting a police officer.
I know.
Wow.
And daghang kay sila na ingana, no? Na they defend na kaning, you have to respect the police.
Fuck that. To be fair, mas daghan na ron na ingon na kang pistihas mga pulis. Nang hadlo kay sila, they like they just feel like they can kuan.
Most of the comments kay pabor na sa ina ng kuan. Sa una kay DBA gyud. Murag ang troll farm kay nag-defend pa gyud every time nga
One budget ang trolls.
Karon murag wa na kay paingon na may election. Paingon naman na sa tao ang budget. Murag fuck you trolls.
So people are gonna start so politicians can finally start going, bitaw the police are a problem. And then, this is my platform.
Kana sila?
Kana sila?
Pero lisod man dyan ang history sa police because they're ingrained in the colonial, They were established by the Americans, diba? They were the
constabulary.
Constabulary.
To protect private property.
Yeah. So it's not the interest of the people.
Kani yung mga Americans mo ginayon. Priority nila ba? Private property, ha?
This is my land. So can you say it? Can you say it in your language, please? This my land. All right, and you shoot anyone who comes at it. All right. That's a good flip.
To be fair, I think like nindot pod na gamay rang like kanang. It's bad that it's in the hands of the PNP, but like it's like a relief the gamay ra lang ang kanang gun culture sa ato.
Bitaw.
Like we don't have to deal with that
like
kind of the shit that the US
public.
I guess it's because kanang pang privileged people can buy guns.
Unfortunately, it's in the access of people in power.
Like, that's a rich person. Napay ka
I know.
So na earmuffs, na sila shooting range, na sila membership or whatever. I imagine there's a Landers card for that.
Connected na sila. Connected imong ko an account sa gun range o sa Landers kay na kay 50% off either one.
Wow, great.
Ang lisudan na kay mga rich citizens may guns.
Yeah.
Anya, sila mo inay money to like defend themselves in court ba in kaso na sila mapusilan
Exactly.
or kanang sana self-defense bitaw nga mga digit self-defense.
What can they say? He was he was rabid.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna complain about how like our judicial system takes so long and so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, more mas reactive like sa US mas reactive but like ang legislative to like kanang if na issues na mo come up na
Mamuuso pod sa
I was
ila.
like, okay, so this event happened. What are we gonna do about it? But we don't hear like the legislative department thinking about like, hala, these things happen all the time. What can we do about it?
Instead, they make laws about let's make the national vote abulangay in the middle of the pandemic.
Dili ang ilang gibuhat nga law si Bato kay naghimo siya
Katong
tagaan niya og pusil ang mga firemen.
No, don't give.
They cancel siya. Thankfully naka-realize ra ang rest sa Senate.
Firemen tapos wala silang firearms.
How would they fire back?
They use water hoses. No,
Shoot the fire!
firemen are like the most wholesome, I think, of like the kind of mga government departments. They're just there. We're just here for the fires, bro.
Nga chill ra kayo sila.
Yeah.
Nawara sila buhaton bro.
Hey, it's lit.
my brother wanted to be a fireman.
No?
Yeah, he wanted to be part of it.
You should make him do it. Go for it.
Pero weird, di ba nga, kanang nagkuha na sila, nagbubuo na sila tubig niya.
Oh shit, the water's...
Ano sa mo gawas ang pusil ba? Moro na.
The water's got a piece.
Or kanang, nga nag-aliman mo diya sa fire hydrant. Kano sa mo gawas ang need?
Get down! Get off the fire hydrant!
It's like, why are you burning this house down? Fire?
Stop!
Adi mo gawas yung balay, nasunog na ba yung balay? Gawas mo.
Get out of the house! Or kanang mga earring on the tree, like yung pusilon like ang branches.
Yeah, it shows the level of our legislative system, like the quality.
What man kita quality?
Yeah.
Before pa lang.
It's more of like,
Jesus fucking
we're in the
Christ.
fucked up system and kita na lang nag-suffer because of our mga elders man. It's the boomers right now who are handling the government, aren't they? Do you think that
They should die, David.
well, they will.
They will, but
They will eventually.
but the system will carry on. So,
What do you think it would?
dismantle the system.
Ang makadismantle sa system, no? Kay elections 2022.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Pia,
Halalan
what's your
2022.
spiel?
What? Do I have a spiel?
Wala kay
Go to
skills,
your
okay?
You're the voter spiel.
Register.
local commission Comelec.
Yes.
That one.
All you need is your birth certificate
And an ID, I
and
guess.
ID. Oh wait, do we
I
need
don't
a birth
even
certificate?
need a
No,
birth
no.
certificate.
Just
You
an
just need
ID.
a valid ID.
What are valid IDs?
Driver's
Office,
license?
employee
Birth certificate.
Shit.
employee ID, like an office ID nimo, student ID. I don't think so.
Pwede na.
But
Pwede
like,
na.
oh
Student
yeah,
ID.
okay. Basta like you made all that stuff.
Ayan, ang ihatag na sa imo kay receipt or something.
Yeah.
You get like a, but also you can there's like a online link now you can go to. I think kanang irehistro, but like I'm not sure if that's working. But like we can probably sorry, Comelec. It's just like these things don't always work.
No.
But like there's probably we're gonna pull a link somewhere.
Sige.
But
Na
yeah.
magawas na diri karon sa
The
video.
thing is, you can download the
You can
form.
click it here.
You can download
this
the
part.
form, and then you can like fill it in, but you can only sign it when you're in front of the election officer, which is at your local election
Di
office.
pwede i-zoom. Ayaw
They-
pag-sign.
I don't know. Maybe they should explore that.
No.
Sayang bito.
Pwede na
it's like,
e-signing
ang
PDF.
great frustration ako is that, like, grabe na kayo ning forward ang atong like means for like communicating and then for like streamlining data and then inputting data. But yet, grabe ra gihapon ang atong reliance on paper and then like,
Bureaucracy ang kuan.
Bureaucratic. Ayun.
Core man na kuan sa Pilipinas good.
and then some people will not want that to be removed because
Wala sila
mawalan
makakot.
sila trabaho.
Oh, that's the hard
I think
part.
that also comes from like the kanang inanap na kanang hinay nga legislative system, because I'm sure like they're like kanang sa capital, like sa Manila offices, like their national offices sa Comelec, they're like thinking of ways to like improve the system. But
Streamline
then
nila.
yeah, it's streamlined, and then you go to the legislative and it keeps just like it keeps moving backwards and no one really cares.
Or
And this is
magunahuna
about
pa sila
elections.
firefighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think ways to cheat the system are done with the old school
Paperwork,
method.
yeah.
And with this more efficient method, are you saying it's gonna be harder to cheat now? Or like,
Yeah, the suspicion pod na kanang, if you're gonna, ma-hack ra na.
You can't do things under the
China's
table
gonna
anymore.
go through that, yeah.
China may naka-kuan karon.
Oh,
They already did it.
all hell she.
speaking of China, did you guys hear the news about the Ascal's game in Negros?
Ako to nila pasuot og kuan
yeah.
mga Chinese shirts.
And then people just took the shirts and wore
Yeah, they
them.
established daw.
Oh, okay. So
Set the
kaning
scene.
there was an Ascal's game somewhere in Negros. Was it in Bacolod? I think in
Basin.
Bacolod. The stadium. Niya kaning like people, Filipinos who were made to like went in were given free shirts as long as they would wear them like for China and cheer for China. So they were given
Unya 50 pesos siguro.
50 pesos
Whoa.
and then a free meal and then free
t-shirt.
tickets. Yeah.
Where do I sign in?
Mo gani
All
free
I
shirt.
have to do is
A free meal?
Ano to, propaganda? Tapos may t-shirt ka lang?
The thing is, like, there are Filipinos there that come to support the Azkals, and then you go there, I was like, oh, you're gonna pay me so that I can support the other team? Let's go!
Walang meal yung askas.
Oh, it's so sad because kaning you could see them wearing the shirts like singing the Lupang
National
Hina.
anthem.
What the fuck, man? It's like we're in a province of China already. They've infiltrated us this close. They have our islands. They have our stadiums too.
Di lang kita. John Cena de. Ano katawad tumiyaw.
No, I didn't see it. I just know that he apologized in Chinese.
Oh, yeah. What a very...
Hey, China, Taiwan is a country there.
Yeah, fuck
Taiwan
you. Is a country.
Fuck you
It's
is
not a
country.
province of China.
Wow, asa man ang fuck you?
Ubos na ka ng Fukien.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck them.
That's like, we should get like an Irishman just like that.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah!
Fucking you.
Oh God, this country of ours. So
Pero lisod sa lang like kana dyan ka na lisod ang election gihapon. Like kana there are people na they get affected kay if there's like a kanang governor na kanang that doesn't want opposition, they'll be like, okay, if you're not gonna vote for me, you're not gonna get your PPPs, you're not gonna get water in your region, you're not gonna get projects in your barangay.
Maka-withhold ka og mga butang sa imong constituents.
Jesus
Sayon na kayo.
Christ.
I have nothing about that, but sila ni Roberto is talking about something na...
Di siya mo run for governor.
No, there needs to be like no opposition. There only needs to be one kanang united na
Opposition
Justice
against
League against
I think sakto
Legion
sakto
of
gina siyang
Duterte.
kuan
na move.
na move. Kay if matunga gani ang opposition, lisod
Lisod
ba
kayo.
kay ning dako ba kay ni silang nga block ba nga dapat tanggalan.
And Duterte's already announced his
Vice
candidate.
Presidency.
Yeah, he's announced his daughter. Is
Redundant kay no
Moreno.
Duterte niya. Duterte niya musunod kay Duterte gihapon.
Yeah.
Knowing what's already
Disgusting.
happened,
Yeah.
like in his
He
term,
did nothing.
he's killed so many people.
Okay na hinon, he did
Well,
most things.
Bad things.
Sinabi ko na aayusin ko ang population.
He was like, I said these things, but it was a campaign. I
Kung
had to say
naniwala
these
ka,
things.
edi
I
tanga ka.
know, and people still believe him.
O tanga man sila.
Yeah.
Tanga sila or...
As per Duterte
Giingnan pa
himself,
sila
pag
tanga.
naniwala ka, ikaw yun, tanga ka.
Oh, I said, wait,
And they were like, oh, bitaw. Tanga, bitaw ka.
I really hope.
Tungo bitaw ka yung wala ka ng side eye din.
Please vote better. Also, if not, don't vote Duterte. Don't vote
You
Pacquiao.
deserve
Do
better.
you think na maka-rebel alliance ba sila ni Roberto?
I hope ito.
Who do you think would be the...
Si Carpio man may murag
Di-
naida ko nga
sa opposition.
kuwan, di ba? Naida ko nga
Nawa man din siya
Kumbaga.
after atong no debate.
bitaw.
It's like, oh, okay. Did you give up?
But yeah, they should form
But
one
si-
opposing team.
Mag-vice president daw sa Isko Moreno?
Oh,
Do you like Isko Moreno ba?
With who?
Another.
My mom loves Isko Moreno. She's
No,
like, she wouldn't shut up about him, Jude.
I mean, like he's very competent, kunuhay, but he is an ally of PDG. He's
Kinsa
always
may,
been an
president?
ally.
Di depende ra mo na ang
Oh,
imong
so he
style.
wanted to be like a
Mo na yung
vice
style.
president.
But for who?
Who's gonna take me?
You know who's already
Kaya-
announced his president?
Kinsa man.
Si Gibo Chidoro.
O silang Sara.
again?
Sila ni Sarah?
Sila ni Sara.
Yeah.
Sara Duterte Chidoro.
Duterte. Ano sa mana?
Wow, kasabot na bitaw. Mo siya kanang giana ra nila ang tanan ko ano ba. Giroll ra nilang dice bitaw sa may magdungan ani nila.
It's really stupid of them to start cutting campaigning now when we really need to focus on the pandemic.
Bitaw.
They've
Kita
done
dapat mo
nothing.
focus na ta sa campaigning. Mo na atong buhaton dapat.
Proactive na lang to.
I guess
Bitaw.
it's a kanang more advertising opportunity na magbibigay tayo ng mask na free. Tapos face shield pero yung mukha natin yung nakalagay.
Yeah, di pa makahawa ang mga tao sa ilang balay. So if mag-blast ka og mga kanang vehicle sa imong jingle, nara sila dito, makadungog sila
Sure
na
ka na sila dira.
Ay, naku.
Hi.
Oh, probably
Guys,
sure
it's our
did
30th
campaign.
episode and this is what we're really
Oh, eh. And we're
poured
wrapping up
into.
right now.
Wrapping up right
Thanks
now.
a fucking lot.
Thanks a lot.
Wala ba tayong masasabi? What about messages of...
you have anything good to
anything
say?
to say to our listeners?
Bito.
Oh, yeah.
Or listener singular. Hi,
Hey,
Josh.
listeners. Thank you for listening to us
Thank
and
you for
watching for us.
watching na po.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you for
according to
being
Mags,
here.
matanaw na dun sa ron kay
Naka,
na video.
Mags.
Lagi. Yawa ka, Mags.
Bantay ka.
Tanawa ni Mags. Mahal ba kaning kamera?
Lagi, Mags. When I savings earnest, hello.
Wait, please
Nasa
like and
kaskwela.
subscribe, motherfuckers.
Please like. We
Smash.
need 100 YouTube subscribers.
Please feed us.
100 lang.
Di,
Kana
more.
lang. I mean,
At least 100.
Oh, so we
we
monetize?
gotta shoot low, you know?
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should just go 50. That's safer. Like, low
50
expectations.
more. 50 more.
50 more.
You can
50, then another 50.
Tell-
60 kape naman good.
To our 60 subscribers,
Thank you.
tell one friend about us.
Bitaw.
Yeah, and you will get nothing at all.
Pero basin na
You
yung March
get-
pa dong. Ito kayo ba?
Bitaw.
Yeah. Yeah, you might get freebies.
Bitaw,
Maybe.
Salamat kayo for
Shout
sticking
outs.
out.
Yeah,
You can
for all
get the
us.
thank you email.
depressing stuff that we talk about.
Hopefully na cure inyong mental illness atong last nga episode.
And hopefully, things will change from now on.
Bitaw.
We'll see.
Yeah. Who knows?
Okay, I guess that's it for episode 30, and we hope we see you again.
Sunod na tagay.
Bye.
Bye!